Hey! I wasn't sure if that was working. Wait, those papers are still there. I wasn't... But I am here for the final book. The final book. The sun. The sun. I don't even know what I was gonna say. But the final book in the Tiger's Curse series, which is Tiger's Destiny. Okay, yeah, I had ordered this because Barnes & Noble didn't have all of they didn't have Tiger's Destiny in, and I had it mailed straight to my house, so yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be a hardcover, so that's why it cost so much. It's like, what? But, it was a delightful read, but I had to stop a couple times because I was like, it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I don't feel fine. Okay. I was like, ah! I love, you actually get to meet a couple of new characters, but that's towards the end. But the reason why this is a phoenix is because there are it's kind of like the rebirth of Kelsey. She kind of accepts some of her choices, and I mean, you need to learn to accept some of your choices. I mean, I've really made a terrible decision, as I would say in the last video, that I broke up with my boyfriend because he was being a complete asshole. And I'm gonna say that I believe that our mistakes shape our journeys. Our mistakes shape everything from birth to death. It's an entire journey for you. And, I mean, you have a mistake and you're going straight and then you suddenly veer off the path and you kind of, it's kind of like a winding path. I mean, sometimes it'll spiral upwards wherever the hell you don't know where it's gonna go, but you follow it because that's where your choice led you. Anyway, but, you kind of mean Anamika? I don't remember. What is her name? Blah, blah, blah. Anamakias. Anamakias. I don't even know if I pronounced her name right, but Anamakia, she is like this, she's described as an Amazon, you know, Amazon's like tall, leggy, tan, and super beautiful. I mean, her attitude towards Kelsey, they're like sisters, but eventually it kind of, there are a whole lot of mistakes involved. But it was, I wanted to slap Kajan at the end. Oh my god. But I still love him. I would say that, I like open shirts, yeah, but I would say that you see the most change in Ren, Kashan, and Kelsey. You see the most change in them, even though this is all from Kelsey's point of view. And, I mean, I absolutely hate the beginning, because I was like, oh my god, you butt, to Lokesh, because I absolutely hate him. hate him, hate him. But you kind of see some different sides of people, and Mr. Kadam, or Mr. Kadam, it really hurts you. It's one thing you just don't see. You don't see it at all coming, because it's kind of like, eventually you get to it and you just like stop. It's like you're frozen. And the final quest, it takes them to a fire realm, because they have to get the rope of fire, which is one of Durga's, she has it wrapped around her waist, and it's kind of like it can tear a seam in dimensions and give you, and you go somewhere else completely in time, and it's like it takes them back to from the fire realm and it takes them back in time to when Durga, like the battle that absolutely defines her as a goddess. And it's a really interesting viewpoint on the mythology, actually, because I've actually never read any Indian mythology except for some stuff for history class this year for India, and I was like, this is really interesting how Colleen Huck has decided to put this in, like, she wove in that Kelsey, Ren, and Kashan, that they're the ones that, I mean, they replenish her army with bandages, clothes, food, water, all that, and it's like, it's amazing, because she kind of wove them into the story of how Durga began, like, her coming to power. And I was like, this is really cool. But I was also in it, I was also upset, because it's all of a sudden, this is the final book. It's where Kelsey, Ren, Kashan, they make their decision on their relationships with each other. I mean, sure, Kelsey is dating. She's engaged. She becomes engaged to Kashan. And I was like, why did you say yes? Ren is the one your heart truly vies for. And it was like, this kills me. And I was like, holy crap. Wow. And so I went and I was up for anything, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But the ending, it will give you some peace, and it will be like you've eventually been slapped in the face again, like me. But if people ship Kashan and Kelsey, they're gonna see some change, and that's about it. But it was a really good read. I mean, Tiger's Destiny, everybody, by Colleen Huck. Try it out. It's a really good book. Trust me. Bye. Well, like, comment, subscribe if you want any more good books. I'll suggest them. I mean, I know there are plenty of book blogs here, but anyway, bye.